Hi guys, I'm Kat. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a little cozy night write and thought I might take you guys along with me. So if you need some cozy inspo, that's what we're doing. But first I think I need a little snack and a little, a little sweet treat and like some tea or something cozy and warm to drink because it's cold outside. It's like -7. It's gross. So anyway, let's get a little snack, a little sweet treat and get some writing. I was gonna make a tea because I'm having chocolate cake for a sweet treat. So I was like, I should have tea probably, but is it crazy that I think I'm gonna make a hot chocolate? Like chocolate on chocolate, is it too much? Do I care? We're making a hot chocolate. I would love to just lie to you and tell you that I made all of this stuff from scratch. Oops, don't see that. But I didn't. I'm having Swiss Miss hot chocolate. But I also found this guy. This is kind of cool. Vanilla chocolate cocoa mix. So, hey, look at that. Instant coziness. That's exactly what we're going for right now. New look, same great taste. Okay, there you go. And some Aldi's chocolate cake because why not? Look at that shine. This thing sounds bad, like it's in pain. Probably is. It's like, I'm so tired of boiling your water. Here we go. She is beauty. She is great. Oh, look at that. Wow, I've never seen hot chocolate spelled like that. Anyways, hot chocolate cake. Can you tell what kind of mood I'm in? I need chocolate, okay? Yeah, listen, it says coffee and it's not, okay? We've been through this. I do that a lot. All my cups say coffee on. Okay, so full disclosure, I spent all of the cake eating and hot chocolate drinking time discovering, instead of writing, the writer games that Evelyn Black is putting on. I will link the video to where she talks about how to sign up for that and stuff. It seems like it's so much fun and I just discovered that, and so I'm gonna be doing that. Basically just writing challenge in February. But yeah, I got super stoked because I discovered that, and so I spent my time the last hour and a half falling down the rabbit hole of that stuff. So now I'm gonna get into writing. So that I've eaten the cake. It's long gone. She gone. Bye bye. And I drank the hot chocolate. Also gone. So onto the bubble water now. I used to hate bubble water, and my husband loves bubble water. I say bubble water, but carbonated water, not still water. And I used to hate it. Now I'm like obsessed with it. It's gross. I'm disgusted with myself, but it's good. Whatever. Anyway, we got that going. Gonna light a candle, get the vibes. I've been reading, rereading Stephen King's On Writing. I actually read this a while ago. I'm not going to tell you exactly how long ago, but when I was in college for a creative writing class. And it's really good. I'm not that far into it again. I'm only like, 30 pages into it or something. But it's just really nice to remember that even the people who are absolute legends in the field, in this case writing, but whatever it is, they're human too, and they started somewhere and they had doubts and insecurities and they had to try stuff. It's just nice to remember, we all put our pants on one leg at a time.
Okay, let's go. I'm chasing dreams, I'm chasing light.
Alright, so I didn't get a ton of words on page, but I did work on my world building a good bit. I still obviously have a lot to figure out, but still working on my fantasy book that originally started as like a Lord of the Rings fan fiction. romance elements, but I'm adding a lot of creatures also, and then the lore is like turning out to be very different. So that's kind of where it started, but it's not where it's gonna end, I don't think. But yeah, basically I'm just kind of playing with the world building and magic system a little bit, because I knew from the beginning I wanted to do some kind of elemental magic, and I'm kind of struggling right now. Well, first of all, because maybe just because I'm tired, but also every time I try to think of like elemental magic rules that I want to put in, I just the Avatar theme song like starts playing in my head, so it's very distracting. But I like the idea of the like gods of this world being the ones that have like bestowed these elemental powers to their races of creatures that they've created. So basically I'm kind of thinking like there's between like 8 and 10 different gods. I haven't quite decided, but something like that, and each of them has created a different creature race of being that's in this world. And so each of those beings is typically the ones that have that element. So like 2-ish elements, like 2 different races that each have one of the elements, if that makes sense, because there's 4 elements. So I'm kind of playing with that and what like kind of makes sense, because in my head, because it started as like a Lord of the Rings fan fiction, you know, we've got like elves, dwarves, humans, but then branching out from that, I'm kind of debating what else I want to pull in. Like originally in some of the chapters I have, even there are like a fairy type of creature, but honestly it's getting a little bit tricky the more that I play with it, because fae and fairy is like, I don't know, kind of vague across a lot of different lore. So narrowing it down to sort of just like one race is kind of difficult, and also like which element do they get, because what's their shtick, what's their thing. So I think I might change that to more of like a harpy type of being, and then they would get like the air element. I don't know, that's kind of what I'm playing with right now. But and then also I like envisioned this story having vampires and like a mer people / siren. Those are 2 different things, but both of those like races as well. Obviously mer people siren would probably be water, and then vampire I'm kind of thinking would have fire, dwarves and humans have earth, elves have water. That's kind of where I'm at right now, so obviously I'm missing a few, but I'm just kind of playing with that and trying to think of how that would work in the world design that I'm kind of putting together. Because I also feel like the more I think about it, vampires are kind of tricky. I don't know, maybe I'm like overthinking it, but I just want things to like, it's funny because when you're talking about a fantasy world, it's like obviously stuff doesn't make sense. You're making up a fantasy that doesn't exist. But I want the rules to sort of make sense, at least within the confines of the world that I'm building. So I just want things to kind of play together, because the 2 main characters, it's kind of essential. Well, it originally is going to seem like it's essential as to what races they are for which elements they are able to wield. So it's kind of important. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm playing with. I've been playing with that for a while, and then also the way that people get their elemental magical gifts is basically going to be through a series of tests that they have to pass, and then if they pass them, the gods grant them their magical ability. Maybe. So, and they're very dangerous. Most people die, so a lot of people just don't even bother with it because they're like, I'm not going to make it, so whatever, I'm fine not wielding water or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. This is fun. I'm at the stage I think I need to do some more research, some more inspiration for the creatures and how I want this kind of to play out in the whole world, which is kind of fun because thinking about the basic, function of the world kind of helps me put the story together. So it's fun. Didn't get as much words on page as I would have liked, but it's almost 11 p.m. and I really need to go to bed because I have to get up early for work. Would have helped if I didn't lollygag around so much, but I found a cool writing challenge, the writing games that Evelyn Black is putting on. I'll link that down below if you guys want to check it out. It looks really fun. But yeah, so that's where we're at. A little cozy writing vlog, sort of cozy. I did get my candle going. I ate my cake. This one is grapefruit and sage candlelight, but that's gonna wrap it up for today. Thanks for letting me check in with you guys, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Okay, happy writing.